Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Martha. Thank you for joining me today. In this video, we are going to be exploring my art studio, so keep on watching. Alright everyone, welcome to my art studio. I've been filming here for the past couple of videos now, and I love it. This is where I do all of my artwork. This is where I do my work, and it's where I keep all of my stuff that makes me happy. So today I thought I would give you guys a little tour of what my art studio looks like. Now, keep in mind, this is a very small, tight corner that I'm working in. I have like this L-shaped desk with glass tops that I like to keep pretty much bare so that I have a setup area and then a work area. Then, as you guys have seen in my videos, I have this huge piece of furniture over here, which we're about to dive into. So, without further ado, let's start this art studio tour. Alright friends, so let's get started. Here is the corner of my desk where I maintain all of, my drawing, writing items so that they're easily accessible for me. And I keep them in different types of storage compartments, such as this acrylic one, this marker holder, and these small little I think they're candle holders. So starting on my left side, we have these Papermate pens. My cousin Cynthia gifted them to me while I was in Mexico, and I believe they are the Papermate Inkjoy Kilometrico style. So those are really fun. Then I have some like notes and a little eraser right here. And then moving over, I have my Sharpie collection. Everything, of course, is color coordinated because that is what makes the most sense. And then behind there, I just keep most of my washi tapes that I own. Moving along, I have all of my black markers, pens, anything that has black ink goes in here, whether it's calligraphy or just regular pens, that's there. Then behind that we have this little jar which has like random things, but things that I do frequent often. So we have some metallic markers, some midliners, some different colored pencils, some chalk pencils, and then some drawing pencils. So that goes in there. Then we have my favorite, which are my Papermate flares. These are the best pens in the world, in my opinion. My collection is pretty big. I love these pens with everything inside of me. They are my favorite. After that, we have this little jar. Has my colored pencils, and this is from a brand called Rexel Cumberland. I'm not really sure. They're made in Great Britain. They're kind of like a vintage coloring set that I was gifted a long time ago, and I've held on to them. I don't really do much colored pencil work anymore, but whenever I'm sketching or drawing or anything, they are really great. Then, beside that, the newest addition to my collection are these Art and Fly markers. They're dual-ended alcohol markers. They're my first alcohol marker set. My sister gifted this to me recently this year. It is the 48 color set. I'll link that in my Amazon storefront for you guys if you want to check it out. I think they're amazing. They're very affordable. If you're starting to explore with alcohol markers, it's a great route to get started in. very cool, and I want to expand my collection and get all of the sets that they offer. Behind I have some Tombow markers and a Marvy blender pen as well. And then, wow, in front of that I have this little tape dispenser, which is super cute. So that is everything that I have on the corner of my desk. As you can see, I don't really have any standard mechanical pencils or anything like that. All of that is stored away. This is just display purposes and also ease of access. And that's pretty much it. So let's keep on going. Alright guys, so now we're moving on to the big area. I don't know what it's called, an armoire, an entertainment center. It's a huge piece of furniture that perfectly stores all of my crafts and supplies. You don't really see this in my videos. Sometimes, every now and then you do, but it's strategically placed, so it is out of the way for the most part. So let's see what's inside. You just press it like this, and guys, don't be afraid. It is messy. So, ta-da! This is what it looks like inside. It's a lot. Just take it in. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot of space. I think a TV is supposed to go here because you can pull this out, but you know, I'm not putting a TV or anything in here. In the future, I would like this to be clear, so that I can put like canvases and then I can just paint in here, but that's later on. Right now it's used for mostly just storage of random things. So firstly, we have this huge ugly plastic container that I think we've had since I was like 10 years old. I do need to upgrade. I just haven't gotten to that yet. So in here we have all of my gift giving supplies. So we have like cards and tissue paper and just random stuff in here. Then we have this little drawer which keeps all of like my scrap paper from projects that I've done that I can reuse. We're all about reusing in the art supplies world. Then we have the regular paper, which is construction paper, writing paper, drawing paper, some of my planner paper, everything that is new and that has not been used. And then on top we have decorative paper. This is more like fancier stuff. It's not properly storing things, but you know, you can't win them all. And then up top I have these things which were gifted to me. So it's a bunch of like tiles like this that you're supposed to stick like onto something, and I tried sticking them on here. It didn't work out. Everything kept falling, and so I just had to get rid of it. But I do want to use them in some capacity later on, so I have them stored up there. Alright, then over to this, my right side, I have a smaller plastic container that contains smaller things like whiteout and items that I don't really reach for often, but that sometimes you need. Just small supplies in here. This random craft thing that I did in one of my past videos, link it above, and then this cute little thing from Mexico. Behind I have like some art pieces and some frame stuff that I want to eventually get up somewhere. And then I have this little piece which used to be in my room, if you remember, but that I brought over here. I keep my mechanical pencils and these other pencils and these random fabric markers that I have, as well as, you know, just random stuff. Then on this corner I have this little box which my essential my essential oil diffuser came in. I have some like storage items like Ziploc bags, things like that that aren't cute that are in here. Back here we have some wrapping paper, tubes, and then in the corner I have random like magazines, collages, random stuff is all back there. And that's pretty much everything. I also have like paper plates for when I'm also painting or doing things. So yeah, up above I have some storage items and like bins. I'm not gonna show you because it's kind of not cute, but just bins with extra items, decor pieces, party supplies, things like that. And now let's move to the second level. All right, moving on down. So immediately you pull out this little drawer, which is like for jewelry, you know, but we keep our art supplies here, things that I frequently do use but are not very cute. So starting with some random tools and some scissors and box cutters like this. Then it goes down into different types of colored ribbon, which you guys have seen me use, yarn, scrapbooking stuff, and then scraps of ribbon that I have. Then we have my hot glue guns and different types of tapes, blue tape, clear tape, regular packing tape, and different types of glue, craft glue, glue sticks, Mod Podge, everything in there. To my right side, I have little jars. This is for my SD cards and for my USBs. And then on the left side, I have this. It's kind of stuck in there, but it's mostly my stationery stuff goes here. This has like some notepads, and then this has some more Post-its. So everything that I frequently need to access is right here. Easy to pull out, easy to find, easy to see everything, and it all has its place. Okay, so let's move on to the drawers. This is the first drawer. I keep all of my drawing items on this side, random tools, my drawing kit, which looks like that, but I don't really draw often. So that's there. More drawing kits, and then back here I keep like my pastels and stuff. Next to that I have a bunch of different types of rulers, and then in the front a little glitter thingy, I don't know. And then back here I keep jewelry items. I used to be into jewelry when I was little, and I still have most of my items. And then over here is like scrapbooking area. Not that I do scrapbooking that often, but yeah, embossing stuff, stamps, and then a bunch of like three-dimensional stickers. And then on the farthest section I have extra washi tapes, and then all of like my cute stickers that I own in here, and then more random stickers and scrapbooking stuff that I need to get to. That's pretty much everything in here. This is like my favorite one because it has all of my favorite stuff. Then we move on to the second one, which this one is a little bit more boring. I just have my planner, my sketchbooks, calligraphy. This is a sketchbook. This is an old portfolio. My current sketchbook, a little coloring book, a marker pad, and then, as you guys may recognize, my Bible journaling case, as you may recognize, right here. if you want to see what's inside and what I use, then I'll include a link so that you guys can check it out. And that's what I keep in here in addition to my planner. And yeah, very boring. Alright, so in the next drawer, this is the paint, primarily the paint drawer. On this side we have our watercolors and our acrylic paint, and then behind that I have my palettes. Somebody tell me, why am I the way that I am? Why do I ruin all of my palettes? I need to get new ones. And then some extra paint stuff. And here I have random paint brushes. I got this little thing from Mexico. It's so cute. And it looks like this. And you just store everything up, wrap it up, and in it goes. Then I have this little divider with my different paints. Crafting paint. You guys have seen this on my channel before. Followed by these mini paints, and then this large paint. And then over here I have my brush set, which I got at Hobby Lobby. Shout out. I like to keep it in that little thing that it came in because it's the easiest way to store them, I find. And then next to that, over on this end, I have like bigger random things, so like clay, rubber bands, strings and yarn and ribbon, and my embossing tool, just big things that, you know, are clunky. So moving on. All right, so next drawer over. On my left side, I have these random things. When you're working on different projects, you sometimes need, you know, a large cardboard tube. You just never know, so always keep things. I always like to recycle and use random items. Then I have project supplies that I've used in the past or I want to use. And then, yeah, more supplies that I've used in the past or just hold on to. This is an old pencil case I picked up in Guatemala. And then in here I have decor items or pieces that I've made in the past, just stored in a little container there. And that's it. Behind in this area, I store some poster boards and some things that I use, for, okay, I'm just gonna set that right there. Some things that I use for filming, and then of course, we have the little fairy lights. All right, so that was the tour. It's pretty small. I know I have a lot of stuff in here, but I have been doing arts and crafts for as long as I can remember, and I've collected lots of things, and I love to hit up Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and Joann's frequently. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to subscribe while you're here, become a friend of mine. Leave a comment down below telling me what you guys enjoyed from this video. If there's anything that you also have or something that I need to get in my collection, leave a comment down below, give the video a like, and I'll be seeing you guys again with an all new video next time. Bye guys!